To tie a Skwala stonefly, which is a pattern that is found on the Owhyee River here in Oregon, or in other places in Idaho or other western rivers. Just a small stonefly that I've tied for the Idaho angler previous years, and then just trying the version that I like after trying all sorts of different versions over the years. The hook that we're going to use is a Tiemco 2312. Size 8, which is a good hopper stonefly hook. And then I like to, for my tail and antenna, just take a black hackle and cut it the fibers as close to the stem as I can, and then I'll use the stem for the tail. And thread is just black uni ultra thread, size 70. So we'll tie that in. And we'll tie in the tail. Just split like that. And I'll usually make a few wraps underneath to kind of hold it up. Like so. And then just trim those the same length. You can see the tail there. Okay. Next, I use just black foam and cut it into 1/4-inch strips. And I'll tie that in about 3/4 of the way up the hook. All the way back to the tail. Like so. Then I will use PMD shuck or just a golden antron for the body. Just tie that out the back. And then I will use Ultra Thread 140. And what I like to do is cut it and then double it up. Make it nice and thick. I'll tie that in out the back as well. Next, what I'll do is wrap the antron forward, covering up the foam. Just nice loose wraps. Cut off the antron, and then I will pull the foam forward, pull it nice and tight. Wrap over it. Trim the foam, and then I'll take the black thread, twist it, and go the opposite direction of the antron, positioning it over the top so that it's nice and flat, and wrap over the foam. Make a few more wraps over the end of the foam. It's nice and secure, like so. That is dry fly, so I'll use a CDC wing, just 2 clumps of CDC, like so. tie in the CD and trim that just past the body. Next, I put in a few strands of root beer crystal flash, just to give the fly a little bling. And then after the crystal flash, I use elk hair. Just not a lot, just a little bit. I'll trim it, put it in the hair stacker, stack it a little bit. I'll tie that in over the top of the crystal flash, like so. Okay, and this will be my antenna. So I'll tie in my antenna, sticking forward, like so. Next, I'll make my bullet head with just using deer hair. Nice chunk of deer hair. So I'll trim it, stack it, and then what I like to do is, since my scissors are my left hand, usually grab another pair of scissors and trim the ends flush, like so. Now I will do the bullet head. So one wrap that's just nice and loose. Like so. And once you get it sitting in there, then go ahead and spin it. And I'll wrap back to that first set of legs, like so. And then just kind of comb the deer hair back. So you get all the strands of deer hair. And make a couple wraps. Make a nice bullet head, like so. Still got the antenna out the front. And then I will tie in the 2 more sets of legs. That again, I use the rubber legs. So I'll grab a couple strands of those. Tie in the first set at the bullet on one side. And another one on the other side. So that gives me 6 legs total, or 3 on each side. And then I will whip finish. I'm going to glue this head, so I'll only whip finish once. And what I do is I will trim the legs to similar lengths. Again, they don't have to be perfect, as long as they're close. Okay, so I have six legs, and then I will use UV clear fly finish thin, and we'll put that where I tied in the bullet to secure the bullet and the legs. So I usually put some on there, let it soak in for a second. Like so. Then I'll dry it. And I trim the underside to get the deer hair out of the way. Being careful not to clip the legs. Like so. And then that, make sure my antennae are the right length. And that is the skwala that I like to fish on the Owhyee River or any other western rivers where there's squallas. Floats nice and high. It's got all the right tail, antenna, and legs. And I think the color's right at that that PMD shuck, kind of that golden tan, you'd call it, I guess. And that is the skwala. So happy fishing. Thank you.